Evening everyone, it's Shay from Grassroots Football Adventures. It's just me doing this post-match video on the Runcorn Linnets 4-0 defeat at home to Witton Albion in the NPL Division 1 West game on New Year's Day, which is today. My wife, Candy, she's really tired, so she's nipped to home. I'm actually at my parents' at the moment because my mum was kindly made me and Candy and Dad and my grandma's second sort of Christmas dinner. Think it was nice. So yeah, Dad's dropped her off home. I'll be joining. We have to watch the World's Strongest Man final in an hour. Anyway, on to this Runcorn Linnets game against Witton Albion. Yeah, massively disappointing today. It's one of them where I almost don't know how to act or feel. On one hand, I think, yeah, that's really bad. It's alarming. It's shocking, especially after losing. Excuse me, sorry, I still got this cough. After losing Will Saxon, I know I've said it to the death. I don't want to keep going on about it, but it's really disappointing. But on the other hand, I think, well, come on, it's one game. You've won 3 in the league on the bounce, drew the one before, won the one in the cup, so it's one of them I don't want to get too, sorry, I'm just going to adjust the brightness on this a bit because it's, this brightness on this video is not very good. That's better there. It's, to be honest, I don't like to sound overly negative, but I did fear this would happen. For some reason, I just had a feeling Will's last game. No, he almost scored, and we have a really good squad of players, and all the players give their all, and we're very lucky and privileged to have all the players we do. I just had a feeling we were going to get beaten this one, and yeah, losing a player of Will's calibre it's hard for any team. Obviously, last year in the last season we lost Ollie Malloy. He was our top goal scorer. Will was our second highest goal scorer last year, so if you think you've lost both them and haven't really, not say I haven't replaced them, but we haven't got anyone in since that has scored them numbers. Obviously, it's great to see Ryan Brook back playing, getting a good number of goals and another team. But yeah, I'm at the moment, I feel worried and concerned now. How we're going to cope without Will. We'll see. We'll have to. It happens at lots of teams where we end up, or the team ends up losing like a big player or someone that's contributing massively to goals. So yeah, we're down in 8th place, which isn't that bad on paper. We've got 37 points, 24 games played. The unfortunate thing was Hednesford, Nantwich, Congleton and Widnes all won. Vauxhall didn't play and Stalybridge didn't, because I think that was postponed. Avro won. I've got 2 games in hand. Mossley lost, which is good for us. Trafford didn't play. Witton, obviously, well, yeah, we know that lost. Kidsgrove, Newcastle Town lost, which I guess is good. Bootle didn't play. Clitheroe, Wythenshawe Town, Atherton Collieries, and Wythenshawe didn't play. So yeah, we don't need to have, there's no fears about relegation. I know at the start of the season I was a bit concerned about that because we dropped into the relegation zone and there's 4 places. But no, as you say, we've got 18 games to go, is it? It's 38 games a season because there's 42 games, so 10, 20, sorry, maths is terrible. 18 games left, so yeah, my thoughts are now we're probably just going to finish mid-table, and yeah, it's kind of disappointing to like almost feel like you resigned thinking, yeah, we've not going to get playoffs this year and it's going to have to be a mid-table finish, but if it is, that's just how it'll be. It'll be disappointing, and I think one thing I was really disappointed with today is we had our highest attendance today, 761. I think, I'm pretty sure that's the highest attendance we've had all season, 761, and it's odds were we've seen probably the second worst defeat. The 6-2 against Hednesford was pretty bad because all their goals came in the second half. And yeah, no, we were just fair play to Witton Albion. They were brilliant. They fully deserved to win. We clapped them off as well. So Linnets, I know it may not be an easy thing to do, but for me, it shows a bit of humility if you recognise the other team are better. But no, it doesn't. So it doesn't help the Linnets. And yeah, it's a bad start to the new year. We've lost I don't like to say this is any disrespect to any other players, but we've lost arguably our best player, most influential, and how we're going to cope without Will Saxon remains to be seen. We'll just have to see. I was joking with my wife before. We said as he left the country, could we someone try and contact him and get him to cancel his flight last minute? But no, it's only a joke. I wouldn't actually want anyone to do that because he's got his wife ahead of him, and Linnets were a part of his life. But he's got obviously his career and his personal life to think about first, and he is going to be obviously enjoying it in South America and Australia, and you never know, he may be back with the Linnets, but we've got to try. We have to move past him because it'll take a while for fans to get used to not seeing him. But yeah, it was weird looking at the players warm up. I was looking and just expecting to see Will there. I knew he wasn't there, but I was just seeing him with his long blonde hair, and you just think no, he's not there. The reality is hit home. He's gone. That's it. We're going to have to manage without him. Disappointing. That's all I can say. I don't kind of want to rant and rave or go in on anyone because I think it doesn't help anyone. And I'm not saying anything wrong with ranting and raving. Fans are emotional, passionate, and everyone has their opinions, and things can get tensions can get quite high when fans get angry because people, some people react one way, some of the others. There's no right or wrong way to, handle things when things are not going great. You just have to go off your own judgment. And we stayed obviously till the full whistle. We clapped them off, and they looked pretty dejected, and they gave their all. It was just. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong today. Their keeper made a couple of good saves, but other than that, didn't really deserve anything. Sorry, so I smell beer. I've got to work tomorrow and Friday, unfortunately. I can't be bothered because I've been off, not all Christmas, but I'm just so tired all the time at the moment. God, even last night, we were in bed by 11 p.m. and we were so tired we couldn't even make it to midnight. Shows I'm getting older now, not young anymore. I'm going to say, if anyone did see me in the game before and saw me shouting or swearing, I apologise for that. I wasn't trying to get angry at anyone. I was just a bit frustrated. At one point, I think I yelled, "Wake up!" I wasn't having a go at any player or trying to get on the backs. It was just a bit of an outpouring of frustration. It was just, but I was trying to contain myself because the last thing I want to do is, start shouting and swearing all the time when things don't go the way you want them to, and I don't want to look like a spoiled fan or anything, or look like I'm ungrateful. I'll always do the best I can to contain my emotions, but it's hard sometimes, and I'm sure other fans can relate to that. It is hard to contain your emotions when things are not going so well. In your head, you try not to react. It's not that anyone's trying to wind anyone up. It's Dad's just looking at me. All right then. Okay. Sorry, that dog is just here. Dusty. Hey, Dusty. Post-match soon. It's alright. We're done with it, so. Sorry. The dad's just come back. Dog. Dad's dog, mum and dad's dog was just trying to jump at me. Yeah, I won't probably put this on for too much longer. It's already gone 10 minutes. I'm probably just waffling on. It's amazing how much I can waffle on for and not realise how long it's passed. But yeah, it did massively disappointing for us all. 761 attendance. To be fair, a good number of Witton fans were there. They had a very good following. I think the largest away following I've seen this season at the Apex was the Witton fans. So fair play, good on you, enjoy your win. It puts them into 12th place, 32 points. They have a game in hand on the Linnets, but even if they win, they'll still be 2 points behind. So it's so tight. I mean, I would say the league is still tight. I just fear personally without certain personnel at the club anymore. I won't keep mentioning his name because I know it's going to get on people's nerves maybe. Without certain personnel at the club, it's going to be, for me, it's going to be hard. It is, and unless that said, well, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying now. Yeah, so it's going to be hard, and I think scoring goals is another thing that concerns me a lot because looking at the goal difference, we have the 5th or 6th worst goal difference in the division. There's 22 teams, and other than the Linnets who have a goal difference of -7, there are 4 teams with a worse goal difference. So that means if we had a table for goal difference, we would be 18th out of 22nd. So the only teams with a worse goal difference than the Linnets are Atherton Colliery's on -18, Wythenshawe -16, Hanley Town -19, City Liverpool -30. We've got -7. So yeah, we are the fifth worst. So for me, that is concerning. When you look at Widnes at the top of the table, we've got +29, and we've got to go there on Saturday. And I'm not looking forward to going there. I'm sorry to say, I'm not. We'll go there, we'll support the team, we'll hope, as we always do, but I'm not confident going to win this because they are 12 points ahead of us. They could extend that to 15 points, which is quite a likely possibility, but me and wife will go there. We can only hope, as you say. That's all we can do. And yeah, I don't feel very good. I've not been in a very good mood all day. I think my medication's playing up that I take for my my Asperger's. I started taking Prozac like about 6 months ago because I was having like meltdowns every day and just not feeling good about anything. And it has helped me, but it's one of them things. It's you just take the rough with the smooth, I guess. Right, so I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. Before the camera shuts off on me, wouldn't that just be typical if the camera shuts off on me? Oh, another thing that happened today, I got a flat tyre in my car, so that's another thing that's gone wrong today. When it's got smashed 4-0 at Albion, got a fucking flat tyre, my car. Why? No, that was Tuesday. Wife forgot to pass for work. What else happened? Went wrong today. I'm sure something else went wrong. No. So yeah, bad start to the new year for the Linnets. Obviously playing Widnes away next, worst possible game, but we'll have to see come 42 games where we are. I think we'll finish about 9th or 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th. That's my gut feeling is we'll just finish mid-table. We'll be safe, but we won't do enough for playoffs, and that's not bad. But it'll be frustrating knowing that we haven't even made the playoffs this year. We've had 3 chances to go up, and we've had 2 cruel defeats in the final against Marine in 2022. 2-1 when winning 1-0 with 20 minutes to go. Emma Brookie scored in that actually in the 4th minute and winning that game. 20 minutes to go. Medine scored twice. Gutted for Callum McIntyre, our ex-manager. He was distraught after that. Saw his interview on YouTube and he was he said he felt like the world was ending. Made me sad. And then the 2023 defeat to Workington Town away, and I didn't go to any of them, unfortunately. I wish I'd been going to games back then. They lost that 2-1 after extra time. We were actually winning that with Doyle. Doyle put us ahead in the first half, and a guy called Sam Heathcote used to have, I think he went to Macclesfield, he scored a bizarre own goal, tried to clear it and somehow sliced it into his own net. I don't know how he did that, and then the game goes to extra time, and then I think there was some weird long ball in the air and the defender misses it, drops behind him, and it falls to the Workington player, and they win 2-1 after extra time. And then obviously, as I've said a million times, the playoff semi-final to City Liverpool, who are ironically bottom of the table on 11 points and almost dead cert to be relegated this season. Just shows how things can change from playoff finalists to bottom of the table. 16 points from safety. Wow. A minus 30 goal difference, the worst in the league. So City Liverpool really have had a real rough time. It's frightening. But they did sack their manager, Paul McNally, which I think was a stupid decision. But they made that choice and it's backfired massively on them. Yeah, that playoff semi-final defeat, I was saying that 2-0. And then we had some news about our ex-manager, Billy Painter, and I won't go too much into this, but we were told during an AGM that fans drove him out the club because he was getting abuse online from supposed fans, and he, not just him, it was his family were getting targeted. This was Billy Painter, our ex-manager, and I thought initially he'd just resigned because he couldn't get over the lot, and he was so distraught he couldn't, he was just so devastated by it, he couldn't continue. But when we found out he was getting abuse and was driven out the club by fans that were abusing him and his family, it made me feel sick. And I think anyone that does that is a disgrace. And I personally don't think there's no place being at the Runcorn Linnets. People get passionate and angry, and that's absolutely fine. But when it comes to abusing someone online and then to getting someone's family involved, you've crossed the line there, and that is never acceptable ever. You do not start doing that, especially if his family were frightened and scared for their safety. It's sickening, and it made me feel sick knowing that our previous manager, Billy Painter, who brought in Will Saxon, Anthony Kay and Ollie Moy. Remember, Will Saxon wouldn't have been at the club without Billy Painter. He brought him in, he wanted him, so we all know how popular Will was. Well, guess what? He wouldn't have been there without Billy, so people that I'm not trying to cause any issues, but yeah, that was audible. So as we said before the start of the season, they've got the unenviable task of having to find a new manager. Peter had to find a new manager, and he's obviously chose Casey, and he's got full trust and faith in him, and we'll just have to see how he does this season. But yeah, it shouldn't have. I say it shouldn't have come to that. But if it wasn't for the actions of a minority of idiots, then Billy would have probably still been our manager, and we'd have been able to kick on from last season. And we remember we finished second last year, which is our highest ever finish in the Linnets history. I know I get the Linnets have only been around for less than 20 years, 19 years. I know we're only a young club, but still. Sorry, I've been going on for I've been going on for nearly 20 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing now. Am I just rambling? It's an absolute nonsense. I don't know. I suppose when I'm not in a good mood, I can ramble on forever. But yeah, we really you'll remember that Linnets got second in the NPL West Division 1. I remember, as our chairman Peter said, finishing second in most divisions would get you automatic promotion. But unfortunately, at this level step 7 and 8, you only get first for automatic. Second, it's unfair, I think. I hate playoffs. I think they're unfair. I think if you finish second That's it. You are the second best team in the league. You go up with the first place finish. No, team's third, fourth, or fifth. No, you are the second best team. So in a way, I don't like playoffs, and I think they make no sense at this level because what money is to be made from playoffs at this level? Probably not much. So yeah, we got second, and Billy was gutted, and to top it off, he was getting abuse from supposed fans online, and so was his family, and then he said, "No, I can't do this. I've got to go." So we've had a manager driven out the club by a minority of absolute idiots. Had to have a new manager, and things have not. I don't want to say they have gone. I don't want to say they've gone backwards, but we've not having as good a season this year. We're not going to get second. We're not going to get playoffs most likely. It's going to be mid-table, and we've lost arguably two of the biggest assets to the club, Ollie Moore and Will Saxon. So make of that what you will. I'm sorry, alright, I'm going to end now before I go on. Sorry, I don't mean to get angry. I think I'm not going in on anyone or anything, so I don't know who these trolls or idiots were that drove Billy out of the club, but I hope they're as far away from the club as possible, because we do not want people at the club who are going to go in and attack people online. It's okay, having an opinion of someone or not liking someone, that's fine, but don't, involve the family and attack them online. It's cowardly, and you wouldn't do it to their face, I bet you. Right, I'm going to wrap up there now. We're sorry if it's gone on for too long, and I'm not trying to cause any issues with anyone or anything. We're all fans, we're all passionate, we all want the same thing, and people can clash in opinions, and that's okay, just as long as it doesn't get nasty, doesn't get violent, and it's just got to remember we all want the same thing. We're always frustrated as each other, and we all want the Linnets to do well and ultimately just get promoted and grow as a club, but we can only hope that will happen. Right, I'm going to end there. Everyone have a good New Year's Day, and I'll see you on Saturday with my wife Candy at Witness. Bye.